What about the messengers that were actually spoken of in scripture that, the translate angel back over to messenger? What about those? Because I know those are a different, I'm going to use the word species. Maybe not
Yeah.
the right category, but
Yeah.
what about those?
Yeah, I think that they would be related to what the ancients would call daemons. We would call them messenger spirits. Because see, the whole thing about the messenger spirits, they have a job, and that's what they do. So their job is usually in their name. So in the scripture, if there is a named spirit, or the angel of the Lord or the angel of death, like what does the angel of death do? Does he bring life? No, the angel of death lets you know in his name, right? And all of the angels, whether you know they're angels or not, the the coolest angels in the Bible, you think they're people. They're just random messengers of God, or random keepers or holders of certain knowledge and inspiration. So I think that they would be a part of that conversation. And this is something I wanted to tell you, Fluman, because the other day we were sharing this last week, I guess it was, and we're talking about the angels and fallen angels, and as soon as that terminology gets brought up,
Mm-hmm.
fallen angel, our minds immediately default to bad, right? But
Yeah.
we talked about how, in a lot of the Jewish lore, they look at Elijah and Enoch even as not fallen but descended angels, right? Angels or spirits of the Most High who came down to guard over and watch over humanity. And so it would be the same word for one who descended is the one who fell or came down. Um, so where they came down or why they descended, but also what they did when they descended. I think that that would get into the evil idea. So when they come to Earth or whatever place they go to, what did they do with the humans? What did they do with the mortals? And what you find, obviously, Genesis 6, some of them who were linked to that bloodline ended up mixing with the mortals. And now you're mixing this angelic bloodline with the murderous mortals. And so now you're
Mm-hmm.
creating a different species that are mixed, that are called the Nephilim, right? Um, and what I wanted to tell you, because it was just on how, because there's little keys that allow you to look at this stuff a little bit different. And one of the keys for me is if we go to the book of Revelation, and these angels that were over the churches, right? I think it's Revelation chapter 2, it's 1 and
Yes.
2. It's
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 either two
uh
or three.
it's talking to the different angels that are over the churches. And then it says, to the angel of the church of Ephesus, to the angel of the church, it says, remember from whence thou hast fallen. So you have an angel that is over the church, but he is a what?
Fallen
By
angel.
definition, the book of Revelation would say he is a fallen angel. So does that mean he's evil? No, that means he is a descendant angel, and now he has a job. His job is to watch over the church, to encourage the church, to protect the church, and this church in particular, this region. So I share that just so that we can go deeper into the conversation, and and remove the judgment. And you'll be surprised that you know some of the connections that begin to be made.